Alright, welcome back to the channel. Looks like we got some cleaning to do here. That's what I'm working on now. Trying to get this big thing cleaned up, get some of that oil off, get that all done, and then I'll take off the spindles and the brake drum. And I'll take all this stuff off here and take all this stuff off here. Oops, sorry. All this off, clean it all up decent. Get it ready to prime and paint it white. Alright, my hands are about ready to fall off. I have them two pieces left for myself. I started wire brushing the transmission. I got to hook up a different one and I'm done for the day because my arms are sore, but it's not too bad. It's getting cleaned up. And over here I have some more parts painted and cleaned up. I got the brake drum cleaned up, a couple pieces for the deck, and that's about it. It's going to sum up. Ooh, how do you like that? Whoa. That is going to sum up Tuesday night. Sorry, it's kind of crappy content, but I'll keep you updated anyway. That's where I'm at. I have to go take a shower now because that was a bummer. I use this wire wheel here. So I think I'm going to have to get my sandblaster fixed to do that piece there because that was just too hard with the wire wheels. Alright, picked up this Spectrum Black Widow from actually eBay, and both my retired paint guy and my current paint guy recommended this one. He says you can't beat it for the price, so I picked that up. Also picked up the measuring cups that are disposable, all that stuff. And I also picked up some spray stuff to clean out the gun, and also a line dryer, which I definitely need because my system is bad. Alright, so now I just need to run a beaver dam and pick up my paints. And here's the paint codes for you guys if you need it. Alright, after another hour and a half of sanding, and I should say wire brushing, we finally got it looking pretty good. It turned out pretty damn good for cleaning up. Thank God it's cast. It hides a lot of everything. But these I'm going to have to sandblast to make them look nice if you see them with the wheel. So that's where I'm at right there. I'm going to get the portable sandblaster out, hit both of them, clean them up nice, prime them, and then when I paint it, it'll look good. Alright, that's it for Wednesday. Oh my goodness gracious, what a lot of shit. Alright, that is it for tonight. Garage doors are closed, let that dry. I think it's beer time, that's what I think. Yeah, beer time. What? I don't know what the hell. I keep running out of beer. This is my dad moved up from Florida. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Just thought I'd share this with you after hunting my paint down. I will share that information later in the video, but remember I showed you my transmission all painted up? Look at this shit. Look at this. Oil bleeding through the casting. Ain't that great? So I will get the axle all drained out, or the transmission all drained out of its oil, and I will get that fixed up, and I'll show you what I did to do that. All right, first thing I did is I center punched where the hole is, right there. So center punch that. Clean all the paint off. Clean the paint back off. See, now I can't even see where the heck that center punch is. Ay. So I'm going to have to find that again. All right, I peened over the steel. Hard to see, but you can see I peened it all over. All right, got it all siliconed up. After peening it, I'll let that dry up, and we'll put a coat of primer on it in the morning. And let's see if that takes care of it. And here's what I used for silicone. This shit really works good automotive-wise or whatever you want it. Just works really good. Here it is. All right, I'm ready for you now, Dad. Now we're ready. I got some wood to make a little paint shop. Be interesting to see how that turns out. I ended up just finishing up a couple little things and went to the bar and had a beer. Sunday, I cleaned this out so we can get in and out. Took the snowblower off, took doors off, cleaned up the yard. So that's all done. Put the ornaments out, threw about half away because they're all rotted. So now back to the garage a little bit. Anybody a tulip specialist? I have rows of tulips through here. Planted twice and I cannot get them to grow along the edge. But yet you go in a little bit and they're going. These three here stayed up, but all these are dead. All the way around, like there's two of them, but they're dead all the way around. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Crazy. Alright, let's go dance through the tulips out to the garage. Alright, tiptoe through the tulips, sorry. This is what I did on Saturday afternoon. Fix his tail or his marker light. You wouldn't think it'd be a bad or a big job, but that happened when my dad came up from Florida and somebody hit a barrel and threw it into him. He was glad to hit the trailer, not his truck. But so that's all fixed up. Took the dent back, bend that back, put a new light on. Good to go. Saturday I picked up this. I don't think I video recorded this yet, but the drive belt went out. That's fun. That's underneath. I am waiting for a bushing from John Deere to finish it. And once I finish it, I can put it back together. The bushing goes right in there. I had to put two new nylon bushings in there, and then I'm waiting for the pin. And then that'll be ready to go back to him. Just saying, well, while I was working on the yard in the back, my wife was at Uga, my favorite brewery around here, and she won this on a fundraiser. 1/2-inch cordless drill. Looks like it's comes from Walmart. It's like 80-90 bucks. So yeah, we'll put her to use. Thank you, honey, but you didn't bring me a beer back. Tuesday, I'm gonna start off with putting this carb kit in my kid's tractor. Right now it's leaking. Well, I gotta take it apart for it first and show you. Well, needless to say, the gas is pretty ugly. Look at that nice color gas. That is stinks, but not terrible. Kid you not, I just cleaned this bowl last weekend. Look at that shit. Crazy. Alright, finally got that pin out. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Right here. Finally got that out. I had to take it out the back. I couldn't get it out the front, which is weird. And float, shake the float. Shake it, and it doesn't got fluid in it, so that's a good sign. Let's get her back together. Put a new needle and seat in her. I got the needle and seat in. That was a treat because it didn't have a hanger on it. So I polished this all up. You can see it nice and shiny. I don't know if it'd focus on it, you'd see it. All right, let's get that put back in. All right, got that all done. Had to use a little grease to keep the seal up there, but we got her. I'm gonna take that line off right there, and I'm gonna drain the gas, because that gas is shitty. All right, the wife went and picked up all my parts. They all look pretty good. And I'll tell you one thing, that Mordek, I can zoom in there for you. She took some abuse, boy, when you got that rust out. Sure glad she's more for show than go. All right. I started painting a couple pieces, and I think I'm gonna have to buy a little Bondo. Look at the rust there. Ooh, she's deep there. Then of course, while this thing's drying, the cup up there, the shifter cup, is leaking oil. So I gotta fix that. I tell you. Well, going through the lawnmower deck, had two more big welds that I had to put on, three actually. Big cracks in there that I never saw under the rust. And that one was just cracked next to the other one. So I put a little booger on there. Now we can seal her up with some primer. Well, 7 cans of primer later. Got a coat on all this. Good couple coats on this stuff. I do have to sand this down. It had a lot of pits in it. Well, now it's got a dent in it. And this I ran out of paint on here. I had to grind the heck out of this. I think this is cold roll, and all the cold, what do they call it, the slag I believe it is called, was all on top of here, and it looked like crap. So I sanded it down the best I could without obviously taking it away. Got to take this dent out here, and get some more primer and finish priming this. And all I have left over there is the seat tub over there. Seat tub, front rims, hood arms, and axle. That's it for today. All right, Friday afternoon update. Got the frame all painted with primer. After a big setback, a little setback, I bought this paint by accident. Medium gray gloss paint. Well, good thing it says prevents rust direct to metal, thank God. So I had to scuff all that down and then prime it so it comes out nice. So the frame is looking pretty good. Had a dent in here, I worked that out with some heat. Deburred it all good to go, ready for some paint. That's the frame. Now for the seat pan. I have no idea where the dents came from, but we had 2 dents in it, one there, one there. Them are all metal finished out. They look good on this side, looking pretty. So now I gotta wipe this all down and this will get primer. And I'm sure you don't want to see me watch paint dry, so I'll update you in a little bit. Actually, this is it for tonight. I gotta paint this and I gotta get in the shower because the wife wants to go to Don Ramon's for some Mexican. So that's what we're doing tonight. You guys have a good Friday. Till tomorrow. And this is what it's like to watch paint dry. You watching? Just kidding. And tomorrow his car comes out and we make a paint booth over here. Watch how that works. Ooh, small setback. Just got back from dinner. Notice this on the way out the door. Look at that crap. That paint. There, now you can see it. The paint cracked there and there. Why that shit does that, I have no idea. The paint wasn't even heavy back there. Here I'd expect it because it was heavy. Here it was super heavy and only did a little bit. So I'm gonna have to pull the paint off the metal there and kind of start over because I cannot have that creating havoc later. What a mess. Oh my goodness gracious. There's shit all over the place. All right, here's the before. Saturday morning, breakfast is in. Dad and my son are over there getting the bike out. That's all I got for you now. I was going to run the camera, but it ain't going to work. Well, people, after a long day of moving stuff around, I actually did not get anything done but move stuff around. So here's the paint booth. Basically, the working space is going to be about, 10 by 8. I got some stuff hanging up in here, ready to go. So what it is, I just hung this off the ceiling. And I got these ready to hang some more stuff so I can hang a piece here. And I got all these on dog swivels so I can swivel it apart if I have to do it. And yeah, so that should work out not too bad. And I plan on putting the fans there right out the door. So there we go. All this stuff was just basically moved. Nothing really to see over there, but. And I also finished up this tractor, dropped that off by him because the part was obsolete, so just had to throw it back together. Nothing really for you to learn there, except for the fact I had to take the whole damn thing apart to get the one nut up on top, the chassis. That sucked. But other than that, we'll see how much I get done tomorrow on that. Happy Sunday. First thing we're going to tackle is fix this paint problem here. Luke, I am your father. All right, ready for primer. Got it all wiped down, ready to go. Got a few pits on this side. I'm going to try to bury in primer. See if I can get them to fill in and then I'll sand them off. So I want this part to really be nice. All right, let's get priming it. it looks pretty good after that. Just got them painted, so I might be a little wet in some places, but looking pretty good. Hard to see in the camera, I guess. I don't know, but I think it's good enough. I think the paint will bury the rest. On to the next piece. All right, Sunday catch up here, end of the day. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff done. Only thing left is I forgot about it, is the tins on the motor and that one bracket. And I just need to do it. Got all this stuff hanged, ready to go. Which I showed some of this before, now I get the frame up. This stuff is all ready to go. A lot of work. A lot of work. All right, that's gonna wrap up this one. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. See how I do the assembly coming up and see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.